Ever wondered what lies beneath the surface? In the complex dance of human connection, we often see only what's presented. But what about the hidden truths, the unspoken strategies some people use in relationships? Today, we're exploring a side of human nature that often stays in the shadows. We're not talking about all women, but rather specific psychological patterns that can appear in anyone. Think of it as understanding the game theory of relationships. Some people, consciously or not, might test boundaries, use emotional leverage, or present a carefully crafted version of themselves to get what they want. It's not about gender. It's about a psychological approach to interaction. By understanding these less discussed dynamics, you can navigate your own relationships with more wisdom and clarity. It's about recognizing patterns, not pointing fingers. Stay with us as we peel back the layers. Follow for more insights into the human mind. In the intricate dance of human connection, we often seek to understand the other, to unravel the mysteries that lie within their hearts and minds. Today, we're venturing into a complex and often misunderstood territory, the darker aspects of human nature, specifically as they can manifest in some women. This isn't about painting all women with a single brush, far from it. It's about exploring the shadows that exist within all of us, the psychological patterns and behaviors that can lead to pain and confusion in relationships. By shining a light on these truths, we can gain a deeper understanding, not just of others, but of ourselves. Let's begin with a concept from psychology known as hypergamy. At its core, hypergamy is the tendency to seek a partner of a higher social or economic status. While this is a primal drive rooted in survival and securing the best possible future for offspring in modern society, it can manifest in complex ways. For some, this isn't just about security. It can become a relentless pursuit of more. A man might feel he's providing a wonderful life, yet his partner seems perpetually dissatisfied, always looking over his shoulder for someone with a slightly better job, a bigger house, or more social influence. This isn't necessarily a conscious, malicious act. It's often an unconscious drive, a feeling that something is missing, a constant yearning for an upgrade. The dark truth here is that for a man in a relationship with someone driven by unchecked hypergamy, his worth can feel conditional, as if he's always on probation, one step away from being replaced by a better option. This can create a deep sense of insecurity and a feeling that his love and commitment are not enough in themselves. Now, let's talk about the power of emotional manipulation. This is a subtle and often insidious form of control. It's not about overt demands. It's about using feelings as a weapon. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel guilty, but you're not quite sure why? Or perhaps you find yourself constantly apologizing for things that aren't your fault. This could be the work of a skilled emotional manipulator. They might use tactics like guilt tripping, making you feel responsible for their happiness or sadness. They might play the victim, twisting situations to make it seem like they are always the one being wronged. Another common tactic is passive aggression, indirectly expressing negative feelings instead of openly addressing them, leaving you to decipher the hidden meaning behind sarcastic comments or the silent treatment. The truly dark aspect of this is how it erodes a person's sense of reality. You start to doubt your own perceptions, your own feelings, your own sanity. It's a psychological game where the rules are constantly changing, and the goal is to keep you off balance and compliant. Another difficult truth to confront is what psychologists call a covert or vulnerable narcissistic pattern. We often think of narcissism as grandiosity and arrogance, but it has a quieter, more hidden side. A person with these traits might appear shy, insecure, or even victimized, they draw you in with a story of being misunderstood and mistreated by the world. You feel a deep sense of empathy and a desire to save them, to be the one who finally understands and appreciates them. However, underneath this fragile exterior lies the same core traits of narcissism, a profound lack of empathy, a sense of entitlement, and a deep-seated need for admiration. Once you are invested, the dynamic shifts. Your needs become secondary. The relationship revolves entirely around managing their feelings and validating their perceived. They may subtly devalue you to make themselves feel superior, or use your empathy against you, making you feel perpetually responsible for their emotional state. The dark truth is that your kindness and compassion can be used as a tool for their own self-aggrandizement, leaving you emotionally drained and feeling used. Let's explore the concept of solipsism, not in the strict philosophical sense, but as a psychological trait where an individual acts as if only their own mind is sure to exist. For some, their subjective reality is the only reality. Their feelings are facts. Their perceptions are the gospel truth. There's no room for another person's perspective if it contradicts their own. If they feel you have wronged them, then in their mind you have, regardless of your intentions or the objective facts. Arguing with someone in this state of mind is like arguing with a hurricane. Logic and reason are swept away by the sheer force of their emotional conviction. This can be incredibly frustrating and crazy-making for a partner. You find yourself in endless circular arguments, trying to defend your reality against an unshakable, self-centered worldview. The dark side here is the profound loneliness it creates. You can be in a relationship with someone, yet feel completely unseen and unheard, as if you're just a character in their one-person play. We must also discuss the use of what can be called relationship ultimatums as a tool for control. This is when a partner uses the threat of ending the relationship to get what they want. It could be about anything, from a small disagreement to a major life decision. If you really loved me, you would do this. Or if you go out with your friends tonight, we're done. This tactic puts the other person in an impossible position. It's not a negotiation. It's emotional blackmail. It forces a choice between one's own needs or autonomy and the survival of the relationship. Consistently giving in to these ultimatums creates a deeply unhealthy power dynamic where one person holds all the cards. The dark truth is that this isn't love. Love is about partnership, compromise, and mutual respect. Using the relationship itself as a bargaining chip is a sign of deep insecurity and a desire for control, not genuine connection. It erodes trust and fosters resentment, creating a foundation of fear rather than affection. Finally, consider the phenomenon of vicarious living or using a partner as an achievement mule. This happens when a person, perhaps unfulfilled in their own life, pushes their partner relentlessly to achieve the success they themselves desire. They might not be interested in the man himself, but in the status, lifestyle, and validation his success can bring them. He becomes a vehicle for her ambitions. She might be his biggest cheerleader, but her support is conditional on his performance. If he stumbles, expresses doubts, or wants to change his path to something less prestigious, the support vanishes, replaced by disappointment, frustration, or even contempt. He is valued not for who he is, but for what he can accomplish and provide. The darkness here lies in the dehumanization of the individual. His dreams, his well-being, his identity are all secondary to his function as a provider of status. It's a hollow victory where achieving the pinnacle of success feels empty because the person celebrating with you was never really celebrating you at all. Understanding these darker patterns is not about fostering mistrust or cynicism. It's about developing wisdom and discernment. It's about recognizing that love and attraction are not always enough to build a healthy, sustainable relationship. By understanding these psychological shadows, we can better protect our own hearts and minds. We learn to look for red flags, not as a reason to be paranoid, but as a reason to pay closer attention, to ask deeper questions, and to trust our intuition. True connection is built on a foundation of mutual respect, genuine empathy, and the ability to see and value a person for who they truly are, shadows and all. It's about finding someone who is willing to do the work of self-awareness alongside you, building a bond that is resilient, honest, and truly life. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive. If this exploration resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights into the complexities of the human mind and soul.